Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Madcapper, and this is another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Today, we're going to talk about some new stuff coming down the pipeline. I don't normally do these videos, but I thought it was really cool. I wanted to take a look at it. We had a little leak for the Stronghold. Last week, there was a map shown that I'm aware of have access. I think it was on Facebook they presented this map, which is kind of like a clan versus clan, like an actual clan, not a wallet versus wallet, but an actual clan versus clan, though. Let's not kid ourselves. You're probably going to have deep wallets to go up against the top clans, just like every other versus PvP mode. But I am excited for it because overall, once things settle and you go up against clans that are in your world, I think it's going to be really fun and exciting to have a different mode of PvP, which is the only thing that keeps games fresh once they hit a certain threshold. The PvE, as you can see, I'm actually running battles. This is just automated. This is no longer an exciting, super fantastic mode. It's just, yeah, how many times can I get this resource so I can build up my champions? Why am I building up my champions? Classic arena, live arena, and now clan versus clan, hopefully. So I'm really excited about it. We'll take a look at that. But first, I want to thank all of you who supported me on June 22nd on Saturday for my 12-hour stream on Twitch. We did the first 6 hours also simulcast on, I think 5 hours on YouTube, and then we shut that YouTube down and just went to Twitch because we had some wobbly pops and some socials, and we had a good time. We hit our sub goal. It was amazing. We opened up all our shards, myself and Mrs. Capper. We both got some amazing new stuff. I got a second Othorion, who I will definitely build out next CVC and be using him as my team 2 stalwart. So I'm really excited about having 2 of those. That was the piece. But I also got a new Krokmar. I haven't used them. Let me know in the comments down below. Krokmar, any good? I got one. I don't know what to do with them. Let me know. So along with that, there are some other things I want to talk about. Many things. Oh, sorry. Again, let me not get ahead of myself. Thank you to the new clan who came out and supported. There was quite a few, Alpha and Kaz and Ford and many others. I feel like I'm missing a couple from the clan that I've joined. Thank you for coming out and supporting. That was awesome. It was a great time. I really appreciate it. And as always, all the revenue I make on this channel, which isn't a whole lot nowadays because I have not, of course, done what I used to do, but it all goes back into the game. So it all goes back into this. So it's not to pad my coffers, but to pad the account so I can make more content for all of you. Also, link up there somewhere. We're back. I built them so you don't have to. Special Epics Edition. +4 epics. I got a lot more in the works. We're going to do a couple more this week. I don't know if I'm going to publish them this week, but I'm going to have them recorded. And so I wanted to get that out there. So thank you. And also, no thank you to Plarium, who snubbed me again on Birthday Wishes. I just don't understand how they can pretend to care about content creators and then only say happy birthday. And it's it's whatever. I don't need them to coddle me, but I just find it hilarious. And I'm sure I'm not the only content creator that they don't. But for them to say happy birthday to some that are in the channel and not others in the channel is such a reflection of who they are that they couldn't take the time to make sure that they have every content creator's birthday. So snubbed again. You know who loves me? Those who were there on Saturday, those of you watching today. So whatever. We're going to still keep making the content. I know I'm probably not as important as I used to be for them, so maybe they just haven't bothered to update their care factor based on revenue. It's a care revenue factor. So thanks. Anyway, sour grapes abound. Let's talk about what's going on this week, and then we'll get into the barracks, the cool Stronghold thing that they teased yesterday, actually, for this morning's news. First off, on Tuesday, June 25th, there's an extra legendary event. Pull 1 ancient, get a legendary. Once you pull a legendary from an ancient, you get a second one. It only happens once, doesn't count towards tournaments, events, that sort of thing. It won't cost any silver, but it's a decent. I'd say this is one of the better new player rewards. I think the only thing better might be guaranteed. If you go guaranteed, then you go the 1+1. Those are probably the 2 best, especially for the newers. Or if you're targeting, this one isn't as good, right? If you're looking for certain champions or if you have a full roster already. But still, for those of you who actually have shards available, this might be a good opportunity to pull that. And then also, you're going to have 3x for Reflex. And then on Saturday, June 29th, there's a 3x for Oberyn Tribe accessories in the Spider's Den. can we just talk about the fact that we don't need you to target 3x drops of any particular faction? In my humble opinion, we need all factions at all times. What I'd love to see is special events for specialty accessories to be dropped, because there's a lot more of them now and they're a lot harder to get. I get not necessarily stone skin and protection that you've put in a certain area, but maybe we could get Slayer accessories, which you can't, even though you do the forge, you can't get Slayer accessories. You can't build accessories in the forge, so you can't make those. So maybe you should put those in there rather than a 3x for Ogre and Tribes. Again, just my thoughts, just random thoughts. And then, of course, on Monday, July 1st, celebrating Canada Day, which I'm sure they really wanted to highlight the celebration of Canada's birth through the British Empire to our own independent nation, by giving us a 3x regen in the Fire Knight Castle. So thanks for that, making us feel special. Not only is my birthday special, but so is Canada's as a whole. Thank you again, Plarium. You're killing it in my world. Now, okay, I'm done. I'm good. It's Monday morning. Just had meetings. This is my lunch break, so let's get this on here. This is the most important part. This is the part we were probably here if you're still watching. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna bring it up. I promise you. Here we go. This right here. So we have Stronghold. This is the teased information on the Stronghold. Let's take a look what this is. Now, from what if you may or may not have seen, I believe it was Facebook, they teased a map that showed almost like defensive points and paths to have to go through. My guess is in a clan versus clan, each of you are going to pick up a stronghold or a keep or whatever you want to call it, and you have to beat through these keeps to try to get to the main stronghold. And here is the Stronghold. It's the most important building in the clan fortress, so the clan fortress is where the different keeps and stuff are. And you can't, a battle siege cannot be won without capturing it. So here's the deal about the Stronghold. There'll be one Stronghold per clan fortress at release. We'll add more with the introduction of additional layers. Okay. Like all buildings, your Stronghold can be upgraded from level 1 to level 3 through the clan's joint efforts. Other buildings on the layer cannot have higher level than the Stronghold. Interesting. Strongholds provide a layer bonus to all defense teams fighting on that layer. Only the clan leader or clan deputies can activate the layer bonus. Stronghold can hold between 12 and 18 defense teams depending on its level. Capturing the opposing clan stronghold is one of the victory conditions in siege battles. Defending your stronghold, capturing the opponent will yield extra rewards for every clan member at the end of the siege. So that's what we know. What does it mean? Well, my guess is, I mean, it's not a guess. We're going to have a map. On that map, each of us are going to be able to put teams down. It sounds like you're going to be able to put more than one team. I don't know if they're going to cap it. Like, does each member, there's 30 members in a full clan, so do you get 3 teams each? Because if the fortress itself can have 12 to 18 teams, it sounds like it's not just a one person per. It sounds like you're going to put multiple defenses in there. So that's interesting. So it's going to feel a bit like clan versus clan 3v3. I don't know. Like, you're just going to have to keep fighting enemy opposing clan teams. It's going to be interesting. My guess is it's going to feel like each battle is going to feel like a classic arena. And then, yeah, I guess you just have to whittle down the teams in the siege. I don't know. That'll be interesting. What are your thoughts down below? Let me know. But this was also teased. What is this resource? What is this resource? And what is this resource? It feels to me like the Stronghold's going to give... so this is a scroll. So my assumption is it's going to be a scroll to improve a type of the siege, probably a magic type. And then this looks like building type. So maybe that's how you get your levels. And the resource 1 looks like an incense of some sort. Maybe that's your team bonuses for the week. They're adding 3 new resources in the game because we don't have enough currencies in the game. So I'm really glad that they're deciding to do that. But overall, I'm really excited about Stronghold. I think it's going to be an interesting, though I worry it might be a little bit time consuming. So I hope that this isn't a weekly thing because, my lord, I don't have enough time in the week as it is. But yeah, so what are your thoughts? Do you think this is going to be cool? Do you think it's going to be silly? Let me know in the comments down below. It's going to be a short video. Again, just want to thank everyone for June 22nd. It was an awesome time. Miss Capper and I had an amazing time. Way to celebrate our birthdays together, even when we're apart. So thank you again for that. And most importantly, please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.